Hello everybody, welcome back. I forget what day we're on. I think we're on 107, 108, somewhere right around there. Anyway, getting through the 3 digits already pretty quick here. Let's see, today is Sunday. Happy Father's Day to my dad and all the others watching. Hope you guys are having a nice relaxing day. Not too much on the docket here. I was going to take a rest day, but I figured I'd take a ride. I feel up to it. And, I figured out something on the car. Let me show you. So this is pretty cool. I went online and I tried to figure out how to get my iPhone 5 working through the system. Since it says iPod, it's got some kind of Apple connection there. So I thought that was kind of odd. Anyway, what I found out was, you know what? Let me turn on the light here. What I found out was this is an Apple connector. So it is a USB. You can put other stuff in it. But when you use an Apple device, there's a special Kia cable adapter, and it actually fills both plugs. The problem with it is it's old, and it's made for the old 30-pin devices, so that means iPhone 4 and previous, and they still don't have a lightning connector, which is really stupid because it's been out for, what, a year and a half now? That's ridiculous. And the other problem with it is a 30-pin on one end and the special connector on the other, which means you have to put your device down here. It's just a short little cable, and that's what it's designed to do. Just plop it down here in this little rubber tray, and you're good to go. But I want to use my device up in my dock, and it uses an Apple cable, but the cable is USB on the other end, not, there's no such thing as a lightning extension cable. So I couldn't use this unless I wanted to put my phone down here, which I don't, because I want it up here for navigation. So, and the reason I want to use this is because when you have a device up here, or anywhere in the car really, and it's connected via Bluetooth, let's see if I can do it here. No, I gotta go to phone. Where's phone? I got the volume off because YouTube is very touchy about copyright and whatnot. Okay, so here I'm connected to the phone, and it's connected via Bluetooth. So I could play anything on my phone, like streaming music or any of my MP3s or even a movie or whatever, and it comes through the car. Problem is, you don't have any control over the track on the car or the steering wheel. You can control the volume through the radio, but you can't seek up and down, you can't next and back, and you don't have any information other than phone. So that's no good. What you have to do is use the phone itself to go forward and back and whatnot, and I don't want to do that because I want to use the steering wheel controls, and I don't want to have to be fiddling around with the phone and looking up at it and whatnot. That really defeats the purpose. But, I mean, it's good that it gives you the streaming option to connect to a device and use it that way. So, I want to use the built-in controls because going through this ties everything in, and then you get full control from the radio itself and the car and the hands-free, and everything's connected. So, what I found out was I don't want to actually tie my phone in. I can use a tiny little thumb drive, stick that directly in. I just copied the MP3s to it, and bam, instantly recognizes everything, and you have full control. And again, I got the volume down so it's not playing anything, but that's perfect. And this system is the base audio system. Base meaning, the low end. I mean, it's still really good for a base system, but it's not the 300-watt Infinity upgrade system that is available on the top model. But frankly, I don't really care that much about it. So what I did, because it has a little bit of a limiting factor, if you push music with a lot of heavy bass tracks, it will distort. So all I did is I pulled all my music into an app I have on the computer and ran a custom EQ curve to adjust all the bass to fit the car profile. So all my music I can now turn all the way up, and it plays perfectly clean with no distortion. And let me tell you, it is a heck of a lot louder than the Mini system. The Mini had a really good clean system, but it didn't go very loud. This goes loud and clean. It's just missing bass below 125 hertz or so. Who cares? You know, I'm not a teenager. I'm not looking to boom the neighborhood anymore. So that's really cool. Super easy. This just stays in here. Phone just plugs in for power. That's it. And I still have to tidy up the cable. And then it's up here for everything I want to do with the phone. You know, hands-free everything, text messaging, email, navigation, you know, whatever. Obviously, I'm not doing that while I'm driving, but it's available and it charges. So, best of both worlds. I'm happy. Let's go for a ride. Whew. Another really, really hot day out there. Of course, it is like 2 in the afternoon. Oh. Alright, it is shower, shave, and lunchtime. Then I gotta go to, oh shoot, I can't have lunch yet. I want to do turkey burgers for lunch. So I gotta go to Home Depot, get some supplies, swing by the grocery store on the way home, then I can have lunch. But it's shower and shave time. I feel like a mess. And then I got a little bit of web work to do today. I finished up all my photo shoots, so I'm caught up there. And just got to shoot a cigar video later on, and that's it. So, pretty relaxing day. Let's go to the store. Alright, off to the store. I've got 3 guys so far that have emailed today that want to pick up the extra parts I had for the Mini. With my experience on Craigslist, it's about 10% that'll actually show up, even though they say, oh, be right over. Yeah, no call, no show. So, I don't hold items. Told them all to come on over. Odds are none of them will show up. But it is what it is. I'll throw the stuff out eventually. I want to get rid of the wheel and tire because I'd have to pay to get rid of that, but the other stuff I'll just toss. Got a bunch of other stuff that you know, it's been up for a long time, 10, 20 bucks here and there, even free. I don't know, you just can't give stuff away. People are that lazy, they don't want to drive. A lot of people want me to meet them, to give them stuff for free. It's like, are you kidding me? I'm sorry that you're that broke that you don't have 10 bucks to drive from Tampa to here and pick something up that you want. Sorry, buddy, I'm not spending money on anybody but me. So, let's go to the store. I figured out a whole bunch of other stuff that I needed to get. I'm out of air filters for the house, and that's on purpose. I bought a 3-pack of really good 3M air filters, and they did a great job. After about a week, man, they were catching all kinds of stuff, but they were really loud. My return air vent is in the living room, and that's really good for air circulation, but not for noise, and they were making such a terrible whistling racket. I just couldn't stand them, so I took them out. I got nothing in there right now, so I need to get something in there. But what I had been using for years were just the cheap, bottom of the line, you know, value pack. There was like, I don't know, $9 for 3 of them, and they did a great job, and they didn't make any noise. So I'm gonna go get those. I'd been getting those at Home Depot, and I got these 3Ms at either Sam's Club or Walmart, but they were expensive. They were like 10 bucks a piece, so I'm kind of pissed that I had to throw them out, but they were just ridiculously loud. You know, I couldn't watch TV without... It was driving me absolutely crazy. So that's going out, and I need some more olive oil. I used up the huge gallon jug. This is the kind of cool thing about Sam's. You get awesome deals on stuff, but sometimes when you buy in bulk, you can't use all the stuff before it goes bad, and the olive oil was a good example of that. It was not the same here at the end. That gallon jug lasted me 2 years. So 2 years of that jug being open did take its toll, so I'm going to stick to the normal little, you know, pints and quarts and just use it as I need it. It'll cost me more in the long run, but it just wasn't tasting right at the end. It was decent when it first opened, you know, it wasn't super premium or anything, but it was such a good deal. It was a gallon for like 22 bucks. And if you know olive oil, that is dirt cheap. Usually 22 bucks will get you a decent quart. So it was about 25% cost. But I can't get bread or things like that because I don't eat that much bread at all. And you go to Sam's and you get like, you know, 2 loaves for $1.50. Awesome deal, but I get through half a loaf and everything's moldy. So yeah, there's just some things I can't save money, but I love it otherwise. I mean, I have a business account there, so I get other perks and free stuff and extended hours, and it's dirt cheap. It's like 30 bucks a month, 30 bucks a year. You know, the gas savings alone pays for itself. Between the wife and I, you know, we easily save $50 a year in gas because it's always 10 to 15 cents cheaper. So, you know, we get a lot of the normal household supplies there, and we save a ton of money. like just toilet paper. We get the huge, commercial Scott's bulk roll. It's like $15, and it lasts us 3-4 months. It's just ridiculously cheap. Same with paper towels and anything kind of commercial they carry, decent. We just got a whole bunch of big white hotel commercial towels. They were like $2.25 each. It's just really good stuff. They have, robes, and we got dish towels and washcloths and stuff like that, and it's just a good deal. So anyway, that reminds me, I got to get the wife a birthday present. There was something she wanted, and I think it's at Sam's. So I guess I'll have to swing by there. So I got to go to Home Depot, then I'll go to Sam's, and then I'll come back and hit the grocery store because I need some ground turkey and stuff. I don't feel like that sitting in the car. Let's go. Something else I just remembered really cool, just got here to Home Depot. The brakes are all set. Turns out the rotors are not warped. The car has essentially been sitting for 9+ months. It was a lease turn in from Ohio, and looking at the Carfax paperwork I got, it had been passed around to dealer. So it just must have had an uneven layer of corrosion built up around the calipers, the pads, and the rotors. And after driving it around the past few days, doing a few more hard stops at intersections, it's smooth as butter. I mean, brand freaking new. So I got the brake kit coming in, being delivered Tuesday. I'm not going to return it. I'll just keep it, and that'll be my next brake job in a year or two whenever I need it. So good news there. Saves me a little job. Still a great price on the brake kit. It's not going to be any cheaper in a couple of years, so that's cool. I need to get air filters and a light switch. Got one going kind of flaky in the master bath, so I'm going to replace that. And then we'll go to Sam's. Alright, step one done. Got a 3-pack of the filters I like. New switch and wall plate. This filter, scented filter, smelled really good, so I'm going to give that a shot in the house. And some Roundup. Stop 2 done. Uber expensive big old blender so the wife can make her daily smoothie since she's killed my normal one doing ice and frozen bananas. This one should last. Trip 3 done. Got everything for the barbecue. Let's go home. Got the fire started. Now let's start prepping the meat. Yummy, yummy turkey burgers. 99% lean. Awesome flavor. Okay, that was good. Did pickles, onions, potato salad on the side. See you guys tomorrow.